It's one of my favorite times of year. Sephora is having their spring savings event. So I have a haul to share with you. If you're interested, then just keep watching. Hi, my name is Ayesha from simplyayesha.com. Here on YouTube, I make videos about fragrance, beauty, luxury, and lifestyle. If those are things you're interested in, please subscribe. And if you are a returning subscriber, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. The Sephora savings event is going on now, and I just got my package in, and luckily the sale is still going on. So I want to go ahead and get this video filmed for you all in case you're still shopping the sale, or if you see something that's interesting, you can get it now for your percentage off. Now, Sephora does these sales in tiers. If you're not familiar, I am VIB Rouge, so I got 20% off, but I think if you are just VIB, you get 15% off. And if you're just a beauty insider, which you can do today if you're not already, any beauty insider gets 10% off. And then the Sephora collection brand products, which I feel like they have some really good products, those are 30% off for everybody. So anyway, I have a box. Okay. Did a little bit of damage, and I'm excited to break this open and take a look at it with you all. So let's go ahead and get into it. So in this haul, I will have makeup, skincare, body care, and perfume. There is one hair care product that I am going to share with you all, even though it is not featured in this haul, like it's not in this box. I actually got it a few weeks ago, but if you can get 20% off of this, I would definitely suggest it. So I am going to tell y'all about one hair care product because I haven't had a chance to talk about it yet here on my channel. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and go get into the items. I'm going to start out with makeup, which is actually my biggest category, surprisingly enough. So this first item I have is a new mascara from Lancome, and this is called the Flutter Extension Instant Lengthening Mascara. So I remember seeing a display for this recently in Macy's, and I was very interested in it. And I knew I would probably pick this up during the sale. So I knew I was getting this one. However, I was also planning on getting some more of my favorite mascara, which is from the brand Give, GXVE from Gwen Stefani, but it's not on the Sephora website anymore. So I'm not sure what's going on with that brand. But either way, I picked this one up. I will open it for you all because I need a new mascara at this point. So I'll be using this probably tomorrow. So let's see what the wand looks like. It's really, really thin. And it's supposed to give you a lot of length, like where you look like you're wearing extensions. Now, will it do all that? I doubt it. But I tend to go for more lengthening mascaras as opposed to volumizing mascara. So I'm really hoping that this works out well for me. I like the way this feels. It kind of has this matte texture to it. Almost feels like aluminum. Not sure that it is, but I do really like this. And I remember trying the original Lash Idole from Lancome, and I remember really liking that one. I've used that one several times. So I'm thinking this will be a good fit for me. So cannot wait to give this a try. Next up, I have two concealers to share with you. I am always on the hunt for like the best concealer. I feel like so many concealers just don't work for me. I do have fine lines under my eyes. They're nothing crazy, but you know, I do have some fine lines. I do get creasing. I've tried so many different techniques, and I find myself usually just going back to my same old concealer, which is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. That's the one that I use most. But I'm still interested in trying other concealers because the NARS Radiant Creamy is kind of a more natural concealer, and I still am on the hunt for a more full coverage concealer for when I go out at night. So anyway, I picked up two. This first one is from Tarte, and it's called the Creaseless Creamy Concealer. I picked mine up in the shade 48G Tan Deep Golden. So we're going to swatch this on my hand. Let's see. Okay, it feels good. The color looks good, but it looks like more of a natural color for me. So I'm not sure if this is actually going to be light enough to use under my eyes. I will try it underneath my eyes, but I might end up exchanging this for a different color. This is one that I really wanted to go in the store and try, but I've been so busy, so I just went ahead and ordered it. But I do like the way it feels. I like the way it looks right off the bat. It doesn't really look full coverage, just like from first swipe, but that doesn't really mean anything with concealers. If you let them sit and then blend them in, sometimes you get more coverage than what you initially thought. So we shall see what that looks like on the face, but it does feel really good, and this got a lot of good reviews. So I'll have to update y'all on that in the future. And then the other concealer that I picked up is from the brand Kosas. And this is the Revealer Super Creamy and Brightening Concealer. I picked mine up in the shade 07N, which is medium deep with neutral warm undertones. And again, this is for under the eyes for me. Now this looks too light. I don't know. Actually on the wand, it doesn't look that bad. So let's see. All right, so it definitely is much lighter. It's right here. But to be honest, that looks like that's going to be a better under eye color for me than the one from Tarte, just because the one from Tarte looks too dark. I don't know if either one of these are going to work, honestly, because the shades were very hard to pick online. And I know with complexion products, you're better off going in store, but y'all, I just haven't had time. So we will see if these work for me. I'll have to report back. But so far, I do like the way both of them feel just swiped on the hand. I will say the Kosas one looks more full coverage just right off the bat, whereas the Tarte one feels a bit more lightweight, which could also be good for like fine lines under the eyes. So we shall see if either one of these work. Let me know if y'all have tried these. What do you think of them? I decided to pick up another product from Kosas, and this is the Cloud Set Translucent Loose Setting and Blurring Powder, and I picked mine up in the shade Translucent Peachy. So I don't know if you guys are able to see that through there, but we'll open it. I actually am almost out of my under eye setting powder. Like literally I'm down to the last. So this sale came at a really good time for me because I really needed to re-up on some products. And so I picked this one up because it looked interesting to me, and I figured I should try it now while I can get it on sale, because when it comes to makeup, I feel like a lot of times, especially with complexion products, I'm just a creature of habit. Like I've been using the same setting powders for so long, and I just figured, you know, why not try something new? So let's see if I can open this. This is what it looks like inside right now. So it has this little extra level of protection there, and it is sealed, and I'm gonna leave it sealed because I feel like you guys can see the color just based on what it looks like through the seal. Actually, I'm gonna take it out. All right, so I finally got that open, and I managed to spill a little bit on myself, but I do like the package because you have this extra layer of protection so that it doesn't easily spill, even though I just spilled some on myself. But I'm gonna touch it and just kind of see how it feels. So that's it, like just swatch. Obviously, that's not how you wear powder. I really just wanna see like how this feels. Okay, that feels very, very smooth. Now this is a peachy color, which is recommended for, I think, medium to dark skin tones. But it, to me, oh yeah, okay. After I blended that in just with my finger, I think this is going to work. At first I was kind of feeling like it was looking ashy, but now after blending it in, my one hand just looks so much smoother. So this is the hand I put it on. Y'all probably not gonna be able to tell. This is the one that I didn't. So it just looks like it mattified and smoothed it out, and it feels really good to the touch. So I'm excited to try that. I'm thinking that I can either use this to set my face on the days that I set my face, or my under eye. I think I can use it for both, honestly. So we shall see. And then right now, and what I've been using for like years, probably like close to a decade at this point, my go-to setting powder for under my eye is the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. So that's the one that I'm almost out of. And so I decided to just pick up a travel size of it. And this time I picked up in the shade Honey. Now I usually buy just the white one, the translucent one, but I have tried Honey before, like in the little travel size, and I liked it. So I decided to just get this mini size. It's bigger than a travel size, but it's not the huge one, because the huge one lasts me forever. And I just want to, you know, play around with some other powders, but I wanted to have my go-to on hand just in case those other powders don't work out for me. So I also picked up another setting powder because I guess I just can't have too many setting powders, even though I don't even always set my face. This one is from Ami Colé, and this is the Skin Melt Loose Powder. I picked this one up in the shade Deep Medium. Now this one I have used before, but not in the deep medium shade. I have this in the translucent, and that's like my secondary powder right now. But I don't know, I've been wanting to try some darker powders. I think like one time I took a picture with flash on and kind of saw like a whitish under eye, which was not doing it for me. And usually I don't have problems with flashback, so I think that's why I kind of was like, let me try some colored powders, because I'm usually not really into the colored setting powders. But I figured this would be the time to try it. I just spilled it on myself a little bit, not too much, but it's this like yellowish color. So this is the one recommended for deep medium. It reminds me of like a banana powder, if y'all remember that from back in the day. And like I said, I do enjoy the regular white one. This one feels the same, so I think it's gonna work out well for me. So bought that too. Why I needed 3 translucent powders? I don't know. We probably need to reevaluate that, but here we are. And then I have another powder, y'all. Can y'all believe that? Like, why is my Sephora haul so heavy on powders this year? This one is from Fenty Beauty, and this is the Invisimatte Setting / Blotting Powder. So this I have used before, but mine broke. And because summer is coming, I do like to keep a powder on me or something just to blot myself if I'm going to be out all day. I don't do that all the time, but I like to have it just in case, especially during the summer. So I decided that I would pick this up. I would re-up on it when the sale came around. So that's what I did. It's just a plain white powder. It's very mattifying without being extremely drying. And I don't use this to set all over my face. This is more just like put in my purse, touch up with it. I will say they have changed the little pad. I feel like it used to be a white pad that came with this. But I do like that it has a mirror, because I'm always the girl who never has a mirror in her purse. So if I have my blotting powder, I have my mirror. And yeah, so this is just a re-up for me. So next up, I do have 2 more products from Fenty Beauty. However, these were sent to me. They are available at Sephora though. And since I hadn't opened them, I figured why not put them in this haul. So these, like I said, were sent to me in PR from Fenty Beauty. They are not requiring me to talk about them. They just sent them to me to try out. So this first product is the You Mist Makeup Extending Setting Spray. Now, I am not big on a setting spray. Y'all know I keep my makeup relatively simple, but I do like to keep a setting spray on hand just in case I need one, even though I don't use it on a day-to-day basis. So this one is supposed to extend the makeup wear and have your skin looking fresh all day for a natural looking finish. So, you know, some of the setting sprays are really just meant to get rid of the cakey look. This one is supposed to be one that helps to actually extend the wear. So I am happy to hear that, because summer is coming, okay? And this is Florida, very humid, and it wrecks your makeup, okay? The humidity wrecks your makeup. So I guess I'll spray it on my face. I mean, what I got to lose? Let's see. Okay. I like the mist on it. Y'all see I started way back there because I didn't know how this was going to spray. I thought it was going to be like, you know, camel spit. But I do really like the mist on this one. It's very fine. I like that. I don't feel like I got too much product on my face, but I did feel like I got some. So if I was actually using this to extend the life of my makeup, I would have probably sprayed more. But just like that little mist, I felt like, I mean, I like it. I don't know if it's going to work for extending my makeup or anything like that, but it did feel good. It didn't feel too wet. And it doesn't have much of a smell, which I enjoy as well. Yeah. So I don't know if y'all can tell now. I was already kind of dewy looking. So I don't know if y'all can tell the difference. Y'all have to let me know in the comments below. But I am excited to try this. And I really like the packaging. It's like an aluminum bottle. And I like the mist. So far, so good. The other item they sent me is one of their Gloss Bomb sticks. This is in the shade Is It Fussy, which is this pretty mauve color. I do have a couple other of these Gloss Bomb sticks that I do enjoy, but I did not have this color, so I was happy to get it. But let's swatch it for you guys. Okay, so yeah, that's a pretty mauve shade. So yeah, kind of natural looking. Honestly, this is not my go-to lip color. I'm more so into like more tan undertone nudes, but I also feel like this is going to be really easy to wear. And I do really like the formula on these. They feel like a lip balm, but they go on with some color and they go on in the stick form. So I do enjoy these. I like, they're easy to like pop in your purse and not have to really think about it. As long as the color is an easygoing color, I feel like these are just really easy to apply and use it to touch up or whatever if you need to, and they feel really good on the lips. They're not drying. So again, that's in the shade Is It Fussy. Next up, I have another lip product, and this is from the brand Lawless. This is one of their lip plumping line smoothing glosses, which I love. This one that I picked up is in the shade Velvet. So I'm actually wearing one of these today, not this one because I just opened the box, but I'm actually wearing one of these today. The one that I'm wearing today is called Velvet Daisy, which is kind of like a bubblegummy pink shade, but it's easy to wear. So y'all know bubblegum pinks can go real wrong, okay? No matter your skin tone, they can go real wrong. I feel like this is one that will work for a variety of skin tones because number one, it's glossy. Number two, there's not too much color going on. And number three, these really do a good job of filling in the line. So I feel like with a lot of lighter colored lipsticks or lip glosses, if you have any texture in your lips, they really accentuate it. I feel like these don't. So that's what I really like about these glosses. I think now I have 3 of them, and then this is my 4th one. So like I said, this one is called Velvet, and on the website it looked like almost like a peachy color. No, it's actually giving more pink in person, but I do like it. It's giving, it looks kind of like a pinky mauve, but with more of a brown undertone to it. So I think this would be really easy to wear. Compared to the one that I just showed y'all from Fenty, I think I like this color better because it's a little bit lighter. And I think like with these, they're so sheer that I kind of feel like any of the colors will work, to be honest. They just give you a little touch of color, but a lot of times that's what I like, especially during the summer. And then the last makeup product I have is actually a blush palette from NARS. Now, isn't this super cute, the packaging? I guess this is part of their summer collection. I really like the packaging. This is the outer box, so let's see what the inner packaging looks like. Oh yeah, it's the same. So that is really cute. It's definitely giving summertime vibes. And I know I don't need another NARS blush palette. Like, I'm aware. However, these colors spoke to me, and I have a little vacation coming up soon, and I just figured it would be nice to have a highlighter, a blush, a bronzer, all in one palette, so I don't have to take 2 things with me. So this is what it looks like. So it comes in, I think, 4 different colors, but only 3 are on the Sephora website. The 4th one you can find on Ulta. So if you are looking for the darker one, they do have it on Ulta's website. But anyway, this is the 3rd darkest one. So this is the Hot Escape Cheek Palette 3. And the way I decided to go for this one is because of the bronzer color in here. Because we're not in summer yet, and I wanted to make sure that I had a product that was going to work like from now throughout the summer as I continue to get darker. So I think this shade will work, and all of these shades look really pretty, honestly. I did look at the deepest palette that they have on the Ulta website, and I liked it, but I didn't really like the blush shades that much. So that's why I decided to go for the 3rd one, because I just feel like these blush shades really suit me well. Now, one of these blushes I actually have in a big size. So this one here, Obsessed, I think is what it's called. I actually have this in a big size, but really I got this palette for convenience because I have really cut back on how much makeup I use like on a daily basis. And if I go out of town, especially with my kids, I really try to pare down. You know, like I don't always like to check bags. And so I just really wanted to have these things in one little compact that I could easily use. And I love that this one looks so pretty. It's so fun. So again, that is the Hot Escape Cheek Palette 3. I do have one body care product, and this is actually a re-up as well. So this is from the Sephora brand, and this is their all-day hydrator. So this is just a body butter. It's unscented. It's easygoing. Like, it's thick, but it's thick and moisturizing, but not too thick. So this is one I can use during the day, even when it's hot, without feeling too heavy on my skin. So it's just a basic moisturizer, but I have tried this probably 3 times or so and really enjoyed it. And you get 30% off the Sephora brand product. So I think this ended up being like $10 or something for this big tub. So I went ahead and picked up another one since I'm almost out of my current unscented body lotion. Next, I have a few skincare products, not that many, but I'm out of a couple of things that I need. So first up, I picked up 2 eye creams because I really didn't know which one I would like. So I picked up one from The Ordinary and one from Inky List. And both of these are inexpensive brands. But y'all, I just feel like with eye creams for me, I never see much of a difference. And so, you know, I was like, let me just try these inexpensive ones. If they don't work, fine. I've never had a bad experience with an eye cream. But if they don't work, for some odd reason, or I don't think they're doing anything for my skin, then I'll just go buy another eye cream, you know, because I'm not tied to a specific eye cream. I usually like to use an eye cream because I do need moisture there, but I'm not tied to a specific one. I haven't found one single eye cream that has made me feel like I couldn't live without it, if you know what I mean. So anyway, this first one is from the Inky list, and this is the caffeine eye cream. And of course, this does have caffeine in it. So it's supposed to help with puffiness under your eyes, which is really not a problem for me, to be honest. But it also talked about helping to reduce the appearance of dark circles. And that's really what I wanted it for. I don't have puffy under eyes. If anything, I kind of feel like my under eyes look a little bit sunken, and I've always felt this way. But really, for me, my main concern with under eyes is anti-aging, dark circles. I do have like crow's feet, which is I'm fine with. Like, I am fine with aging, but if I can slow the progression, then why not? So those are my concerns when it comes to under eyes. So again, that's the caffeine eye cream from the Inky list. And then the other one that I picked up is from The Ordinary. This is the caffeine solution 5% plus EGCG. And again, this one has the same claims. So for dark under eyes and for puffiness. And I figured maybe at least one of these will work. And if they don't work, I'll give it to my husband. So yeah, that's that. These are both very inexpensive brands. I have used products from both brands before and had good experiences with them. So just because something is cheap doesn't mean it's bad. I think both of these, even before the sale price, I think each of these was less than $15 each. So anyway, I hope one of them works for me. And then the only other skincare product I picked up is this one. This is from Elemis. And this is their makeup removing butter. So it came in this set. I am out of my makeup remover, like the butter type makeup removers. That's my preferred way to remove my makeup, and I'm out. So I needed some more. I've been using other stuff in the meantime until the sale came around, but I needed a butter. So I wanted to try a different one just to try. I usually use the Clinique Take the Day Off cleansing balm, but I wanted to try a different one. And the ones from Elemis have always gotten rave reviews. So they had this set that came with their original one in a large size, and then it also came with the green fig one in a smaller size. And I think they work the same, just different scents, if I remember correctly. They might have different ingredients too, honestly. I don't know. But this is the original one. And like I said, this is a large size. And then this is the smaller size in the green fig. And I think the price of this set was only like maybe $5 more than this alone. So I was like, well, I might as well get the set, because if I love it, then I'll have, you know, a good decent amount to last me a long time. So let me smell these. Oh, that smells good. It smells like a spa. Very clean smelling, kind of bright and citrusy. I'm not going to test this out because why? And then this other one is the fig one. Oh, this one smells good too. I'm not the biggest fan of fig, to be honest, the scent of fig, but this one is not too strong. It just mainly smells clean, and I like this bag. So yeah, I feel like this was a good pickup as long as those work out well for me. We are almost done, y'all. This is a long haul. So before we get into the perfumes, which is my last category, the hair care item that I wanted to share with you all that I have been loving, that I feel like if you're interested, this is the time you should get it. It is a Dyson blow dryer. I know I'm late to the game, and I know there's no reason a 41-year-old should not have a regular blow dryer in their house, but I was her, okay? I was her. I did not have a regular blow dryer. So yeah, I decided to put my big girl panties on and get me a blow dryer. Now, I don't dry my hair very often, but I wanted to have the ability to diffuse my hair. I am on kind of a healthy hair journey. And so I'm doing more to my hair as far as like deep conditioning and that kind of stuff. And I wanted to have a dryer that was relatively healthy for the hair and that had a diffuser on it. So if I wanted to use it to diffuse my wash and goes when I don't feel like waiting around for 12 hours to let my hair dry, I wanted that option, you know. And Dyson blow dryers always get the best reviews, so I did purchase one, and I have used it several times on myself and once on my daughter and got good results. So I will say that if you're interested in a Dyson blow dryer, this is probably a good time to get one. If Sephora still has the one that I have on their site. I will link it for you all. If not, I'll link another one. I think they're all pretty much the same, to be honest. But either way, I'll link the one that I have. And if, like I said, if it's not on Sephora's site, then I'll give you an alternate link. Okay. So anyway, that was the hair care product that I felt like I wanted to talk about in this video, just in case y'all were interested too. Now on to fragrance. I do have 3 fragrances. So I picked up travel sprays and then 1 full-size bottle. I don't like to go crazy on the Sephora sale when it comes to fragrance, to be honest, because most of the fragrances I buy are not from Sephora, to be honest, because I don't buy a ton of the major designer brands. And they do have other brands too, like Tom Ford and Killian. Of course, I do buy those, but I don't know. I feel like I don't usually buy them from Sephora. So when the sale comes around, I'm usually buying a lot of other stuff. And y'all know I buy fragrances all the time. So I don't always purchase fragrances from the Sephora sale, but it is a great time to get fragrances. I will have a fragrance haul coming up that I have been like waiting to film, but I'm so behind. So I have some fragrances to share with you today, but just know there will be a separate fragrance haul coming up in the near future. It's probably not going to be the next video, but I think it'll be the video after that if everything lines up. So the first fragrance that I picked up is from the brand Dead Cool. This is my first one from them. And this is called Mochi Milk. Is it Mochi or Mochi? I think it's Mochi Milk. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. But anyway, I was interested in trying this one. It is a gourmand fragrance to my knowledge. I've never tried anything from Dead Cool, but I've always thought that they are one of those brands that does just very lightweight scents. And I've been interested in some of their stuff before, but this one just spoke to me. So let's smell it. I've been into these lightweight vanilla fragrances lately. So let's see if this is one of those. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So I'm getting a little bit of milkiness. I'm getting some vanilla, but I'm also getting this floral component in the background. Yeah. So I'm getting a milky vanilla floral. It's really pretty and it is lightweight. And I definitely feel like I can pick up on maybe a lemon note as well, or bergamot, something that's giving it a bit of brightness. I really like this. I think this is going to be a good choice for the summer because it's not super heavy. So even though it's a milky vanilla, it feels lightweight due to that brightness from the vanilla, due to the transparency of the fragrance, and due to the floral that's in here. I'm not sure what type of floral, but there's definitely something that's floral in the background that's making this not completely edible. That's really pretty. I like this. It does remind me of another fragrance. I'm going to hold off on saying what fragrance right now because I don't want to like say it and then like completely disagree with myself 5 minutes from now. So I'm going to hold off on that. But it is reminding me of another fragrance that I really enjoy. So we shall see. I'm going to have to play around with this, but I'm excited that I finally decided to try something from this brand. If you've tried this fragrance or anything from this brand, let me know what you think. Are there any other fragrances I should try from this brand? And this is a 15 ml size, just to let you guys know. So I think it's around $30, but most travel sprays are 10 mls or 8 mls. This one is 15, so you get a little bit more bang for your buck. I also picked up this travel spray set from the brand Net. And when I saw this on there, I knew I had to get it because both of the fragrances that are in here are ones I have been wanting to try, but something just not let me pull the trigger on them. And they don't sell them in any of the Sephoras near me. So any of these would have been blind buys for me. So when I saw this set, I knew I had to get it. So it came with Thé Vanille. I think that's how you pronounce it, or either the vanille, but I think it's Thé Vanille. And then the other one it came with is Pear Jam. So we're actually going to start with Pear Jam because I am super interested in this. I'm super interested in both of them. But honestly, I can't see Pear Jam anywhere without thinking about Alexis here on YouTube. So if y'all know Tresses of Alexis, I love her. If you are not watching her, do it. Okay, she is a straight shooter. She's very opinionated. She's also funny, but she's also fair. Like, I know sometimes people try to be super opinionated and just not like everything just because it gets some views, but not her. Like, she honestly, like, if she honestly doesn't like something, she tells you that, but she's not making up stuff to not like it just for the fun of it. She comes out very authentic. So if you have not checked her out, definitely check her out. She is amazing. So anyway, Pear Jam, she loves this fragrance and she has talked about it so much. I think she might even finish a bottle already, but let's smell it. Oh, it's good. Okay, this is giving juicy pear. Juicy pear that's giving that tartness too, though. It's not overly sweet, but there's enough sweetness to it. Sometimes I find that I don't like pear because it comes off sharp to me, just depending on the fragrance. But the pear in this is done the right way. It kind of also smells like, I mean, I know why the name is pear jam, just smelling this, because it smells juicy, but it also is giving off a bit of a jammy texture to it. This smells really good. It also kind of smells like there's some tea in here though. Like in the background, there's something that's smelling very zen-like in this fragrance. So even though it's juicy and fun and sweet, there's something more serious kind of anchoring this fragrance down. Okay, yeah. I feel you. I feel you, Alexis. This smells really good. It smells a little fizzy too. I really like this. Okay, I'm excited to have this. I feel like this is going to be really good for spring, summer. So let's smell the other one. So this one is Thé Vanille. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. But this smells like a tea. And I think when the way this is spelled is TH and the E with the apostrophe over it. I'm pretty sure that's pronounced Tay, and it means tea, not like the, okay? So it means tea to my knowledge. I could be completely wrong, but this is definitely giving off a tea vibe to me. Not getting as much vanilla as I would have thought. This is more so giving off almost like a black tea. I'm not the biggest tea drinker, but to me, I feel like it's giving off some sort of dark caffeinated tea that has that spiciness to it. It has this calming nature to it. I can't really say I'm getting the vanilla though. Like if there's vanilla in here, and I'm sure there is, it's not gourmand vanilla. It's more so of like a darker vanilla could be in this. But honestly, I'm getting a tea. So if you thought this was just a vanilla fragrance, you're not going to like this if that's what you wanted it to be. This is definitely giving off a tea, and it probably has vanilla as a supporting note, but definitely giving off a tea scent. I do like it. I was hoping for more vanilla, but I do like it, and I think I will wear this. I don't always do great with tea scents. Like for some reason, I like to smell them, but I don't actually like to wear them. But this one does smell really good. And it does remind me of another fragrance. And I said I wasn't going to do comparisons, but it's reminding me of Le Labo Thé Noir just at first sniff. I don't know that for sure, y'all. Take it with a grain of salt. But at first sniff, that's what it's reminding me of. And I do happen to really enjoy that scent. I don't have it, but I have smelled it and I like it as a home scent. So we'll see how this goes. I'll have to try this and report back to y'all. Like I said, I'm not getting that much vanilla, but I'm still happy with it. It still smells really good. So I'm happy that I picked up this set. It's called the bestseller set, but links to everything will be down below as always. And then the last fragrance that I have is one that I have been wanting since I saw the promo images. Like when I saw the promo, I'm like, oh, I don't even need to know the notes. Like, just send it to me. Send it to me. They did not send it to me, but I did purchase it because it became available, I think, the second day of the Sephora sale. So this is from Ellis Brooklyn, and this is called Guava Granita. So this, I'm assuming, is a guava scent. And I really wanted to pick this up because last summer, I love their Miami Nectar. That was my scent of the summer. And I plan on pulling it back out this year. But I felt like that was just really well done. And so when I saw this, it reminded me of like another summer banger. And yeah, I was like, why not? Okay, why not? The bottle is gorgeous. It's definitely giving summer vibes. And if this can be my scent of the summer this year, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, let's try this on paper. Oh, yes. So I always feel like I don't know what guava smells like, but when I smell this, I definitely smell guava. It smells so good. This smells like a tropical drink. So I'm getting guava. I feel like there's banana in here as well. I don't know if that's a note, but it kind of smells like banana or maybe like some sort of banana flower or something like that in here. It is sweet. I'm assuming there's vanilla in this fragrance, but it also smells juicy. So it kind of reminds me of a cocktail. Like it's giving that juiciness from the guava, that sweet tropical fruitiness. But then I'm getting banana, which kind of reminds me of like a pina colada, even though banana isn't in pina colada. But I feel like when I smell bananas, like that the texture thing reminds me of some sort of like frozen, like pina colada type drink. And then the vanilla is just adding additional sweetness to this. Now, I will say this smells thicker to me than Miami Nectar, which came out last year. One of the things I really enjoyed about Miami Nectar is that it had this thinness, this wateriness to it that never felt overpowering. This one is definitely sweeter and thicker, but it doesn't smell like it's going to be too thick for the summer. I feel like the more I smell this, the more banana I'm getting out of this. This smells really good though. I really like this. Definitely a summer scent. I couldn't see myself wearing this like during the fall or winter, but it's definitely giving off spring, summer. And it definitely feels like it has more presence to it than Miami Nectar. So we shall see how this goes. I really love the smell of this. I'm hoping it's going to be one that I can wear the entire summer. My only concern is that, is it going to be too sweet? Is it too thick? And I'm hoping that it's not. Right now, it's not smelling like it's not. And generally, the fragrances from Ellis Brooklyn are not overpowering. So I think I'll be good. But I'll have to report back later. But it smells delicious. It smells amazing. It smells like a tropical drink. It smells like vacation, okay? Like I said, I have a vacation coming up, so this is probably going to be going with me. Yeah, okay, that smells really good. Again, this is Guava Granita from Ellis Brooklyn. So that was my huge Sephora haul. Let me know if you've tried any of these products. What did you think of them? Are you shopping the sale? Is there something you have your eye on? Talk about it in the comments so we can all share in on that. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. I upload videos at least once a week, so make sure you turn that notification bell on so that you don't miss a video from me. Also, make sure you check out my description box. I'll have links to all the products mentioned, and I'll have links to everywhere else you can find me. So my website, which is www.simplyayesha.com, along with my Instagram and my TikTok, will be down in the description box. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.